Welcome back to my global ride and welcome to Sichuan. In this episode I'm supposed to show you how I ride with my bike into Tibet, but life happens while you're making plans, so nothing works out like I wanted it. In the province Sichuan. You might know Sichuan from several Chinese dishes, but it's existing in reality, and it's very, very close to the border to Tibet, which we are not gonna cross today, even if we're pretty close. There is one major route through China. This route is called the 318, and it leads from Beijing all the way also through Tibet until the border to Nepal. Usually groups like ours are going there. Hey, look, a triumph. But our tour manager, Bing, Drive China, he was warning us about huge construction areas on this route 318. And he asked us in advance if we want to avoid that, because there is an alternative. That alternative is called the 317. 317 leads in the same direction, just a little bit higher on the map, so more north. And from Lhasa on there, these two routes lead together. We're going on the 318 anyways, which is in China, it's a legendary road, 5,400 something kilometers long, longest road through China. The point is, the Route 317 has been closed for foreigners for 2 decades almost. It was just opened in the year 2023, and that means we are some of the few chosen ones to go there, because we do have a permit to go on the 317, and it's going to be, I think, 6 days, 7 days from tomorrow on through Tibet to go to Lhasa on that road. But today, what is that noise? I don't like it. Today we have to check. We have to go north first. Ay, shit. That's not a good noise. Okay, I stop the camera here. You did not hear that ugly noise on the camera, but I heard it, and it was going along with a very wobbly feeling on my rear wheel. So I stopped here at this mechanic. That could not help me, but I figured that my rear wheel bearing was worn out dramatically. So I had about 1 centimeter play in my rear wheel, which does not allow me to go any further. And of course, in this tiny little town here in Sichuan, nobody has a fitting rear wheel bearing for my bike. So the only thing we could do was ordering a tow truck, and that tow truck should bring my bike to the next big town where we hopefully get some of these rear wheel bearings and they can be installed. Meanwhile, I was lucky enough to reach Bishal, our Nepalese guy that rides with us, and he has only the guide, our Tibetan guide, in the car, so there's enough space for me and my luggage in his pickup to go along to the same town where my bike will be brought. New day, new adventure. You're not seeing me sitting on the bike. I'm in the car, Bishal, and with our guide. What happened? You saw it on the tape before. My rear wheel bearing broke down. So bad that the wheel was like in the swing arm moving like that, so no way to go on. That means the bike now is on a truck and goes to the town that we will see in 2 days. Chamdo. Hopefully Bing, our tour agent leader, is finding some motorcycle repair shop there, and we are going there tomorrow and hoping to fix that. It's only the bearings, an easy part to organize, I hope. We will see. Nevertheless, also by car, there are some beautiful things to see on the way to Tibet. So we are driving along the Yangtze River, which is the longest river of China, maybe of all Asia, with 6,360 3 kilometers. It's going all the way from Tibet down direction Myanmar, crossing back into China, and then to Shanghai, you said? Shanghai, so more than 6,000 kilometers, so it's even longer than the Mekong River. The next morning at our hotel. This lovely little town here on the edge of Tibet. And all the cars you see here have the same mission. They are going the route 317 or 318 to get to Lhasa in Tibet. Today is the first day we all have to drive together. There's no more choice because there are a lot of police checkpoints on the way and they are very strict. We have just one permit and that's valid for all of us, all the cars, motorbikes, persons, and for that route that I described yesterday, the 317. Unfortunately, you see only 2 motorbikes here. My bike is already in Chamdo, the next bigger town, where we stay 2 nights and hope to get the rear wheel bearings to fix my bike and I can go on riding to Lhasa.
This is the border?
This is now the entry point to Tibet. So we're actually waiting at the gate for the whole group to enter Tibet. Looks like we are officially now in Tibet. What you see here is the largest town of eastern Tibet, Chamdo, and things worked out. Number one, the truck brought my bike here and we found a workshop so the rear wheel bearings can be installed. We made it here. The only thing is the rear wheel bearings did not arrive in time. So like I told you, we were sleeping here for 2 nights and this is the day already where the group left. So I am now in town and I have to wait for the bearings to come. They need to be installed and I need to catch up with the group today. Day number 3 in Chamdo, the town of Chamdo in Tibet. You see the motorcycle behind me. So we're still waiting for the bearings to be delivered from Chamdo. They're coming 2,000 kilometers away. Supposed to be here in the afternoon, the latest at 3 o'clock, hopefully. And then we can put them in the wheel. It stands there on the side. I will show you soon. The group started in the morning at 9 and I will try to keep up with them in the evening, late evening. The distance today is 250 kilometers. Should be doable if I start here around 4 o'clock, hopefully to be there not later than 10, I hope. This is actually how the bike looks.
Yeah.
Now, they took off the old bearings already, which is good. Both sides, looks pretty clean. So we just have to rely on the delivery of the new bearings and then it should be a maximum 1 hour job. Should work again, hopefully. Opening the parcel that just arrived. And hope, yeah, it looks like 2 good bearings. It looks good. I just hope that fits.
No harness here.
Let's put them in. I'm back on my way. Wow. It is 20 minutes to 4 o'clock. That means the group has almost 7 hours in advance. Couldn't care less. They were going to this monastery, and well, I'm driving until I reach the hotel where they are. I'm just happy that I'm on the road again. The bearings came in time. It was fixed, and it was affordable, including the bearings. It's 300, which is 40 euros. It is much better than the 3,000 that I paid for the transportation of the bike to get here. But hey, all in all, it was altogether worth it. I need to go here, because now I can ride, and I don't have to transport the bike to Lhasa. Wow, I would have hated that. I hated already the 2 days that I was driving in the car. I'm happy. Not only am I back on the road, also I am alone. One of the highest passes I've ever crossed. Look at this, 4,688. It's a little bit breathtaking, literally. You see a lot of this beautiful area. Yeah, I got company, another biker on a Triumph as well. Triumph. Hey.
Where are you from?
Believe it or not, within just 4.5 hours I caught up to the group and reached the hotel before total darkness. Just to find some of my co-riders with oxygen masks in the lobby. So yeah, you saw I was 4,600 meters high and we kept on this elevation. So many people are suffering from altitude sickness, but that's a topic for the next episode.